Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, I'm going to show you two examples of winning gap trades from Tuesday, July 3rd, the day before Independence Day, the 4th of July holiday. You're getting a sneak peek of one of them on the screen now, but what I want to do first is explain exactly what this gap trading strategy is all about. As day traders, we need opportunity to make money in the market. In order to have opportunity, we need stocks that are moving traditionally at the opening bell. When stocks are moving, they're in play. It gives day traders an opportunity to pull profit out of the market. But the real opportunity lies with stocks that are gapping higher or lower at the open, and traders can identify a specific price where these stocks will be drawn to like a magnet and have a price reaction from in the other direction. In my course at LazyGapTrader.com, traders learn all the criteria necessary in order to trade these gaps successfully. Which stocks does it work the best with? What type of volume are we looking for? How much of a gap higher or lower are we looking for? How do you trade them for maximum profit? And most importantly, and here's the holy grail, how do you calculate the specific price level where these stocks will first be drawn to and have that price reaction in the other direction? Another way of saying that is, how do you calculate the real support and resistance areas where these stocks will trade to and bounce off of? These items and a whole lot more are taught in the course at Lazy Gap Trader. We're going to go over these trades in detail in a second, but the other thing I do is give traders an opportunity to get my gap trade sent to them first thing in the morning, arriving in the inbox at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the opening bell even rings. Here's a copy of the exact email. As you can see, it arrived at 9:01 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Because it was the day before a holiday, we expected light trading volume, not a lot of stocks moving heavy at the opening bell. However, we did have two potential morning gap trades on the board, and one of them turned out to be a really nice winner, Herman Miller. MLHR. Gap higher, resistance levels are $38.88 and $39.70. Stop and profit target is about 35 to 65 cents. These are minimum profit targets. We'll get more into that when we go back to the chart. I also go on to say, and this is extremely important, these resistance levels are close together. Traders can take a partial position at the first level and add if the stock continues higher. We're going to see how this exact strategy paid off when we get back to the chart of Herman Miller. The other thing I want to point out is I give a secondary list of opportunities. This is a second part of the course that's in the course at LazyGapTrader.com, which is the gap fill trades. When stocks do gap higher or lower in the morning, they leave what's called an open gap. Stocks will come back at some point in the future to fill these gaps. I provide a list each and every morning to my traders of about 30 stocks that are relatively close to filling their gap. The first one we'll look at is Zillow. And you'll see where I indicate the gap fill level is $60.70. It's listed as a short trade, meaning the stock is going to be trading up into that price level to fill its gap, and our expectation is it's going to have a price reaction downward away from that gap. That's normal, common market behavior. We'll take a look at this trade in detail in a moment. We're back on the chart of Herman Miller, and as you can see, the stock closed the prior trading day at $34.45. The stock was gapping higher at the open. We were able to calculate and identify a specific price level where this stock would be drawn to like a magnet and have a price reaction in the other direction. You can see those two price levels indicated in the morning email. They're represented on the chart by the horizontal lines. Traders that followed the instructions wound up with an average price of $39.29 where they shorted the stock. We're selling short the stock at that price. Half a position at $38.88, half a position at $39.70. The stock made a high of $41.10, just slightly above the second level, but within the stop loss limitation. And as you can see, within about a half an hour, the stock was at a low of $37 a share. That represents a total possible gain of $2.29, or 5.8% in just a matter of minutes. The entire trade took less than a half an hour. The first few minutes of trading, we were triggered, we're short the stock, and by 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, we're out with a profit and on to the next trade. It was quick, it was easy, and it represented a fantastic profit. Now remember the second one from the list, this is the gap fill list, Zillow Group. The gap fill level was $60.70. The stock gapped slightly higher in the morning, making a high of $61.11 within the stop loss limitation. And look what happened by 10 o'clock in the morning. The stock was at a low of $59.66, representing over a dollar gain, again, in just a half an hour of trading. Here's the important thing to note, folks. Traders that take the course learn the why behind the strategy, why this works. Once traders have an understanding of why this gap trading strategy works, they have a different expectation when stocks come into certain price levels. They're expecting a reaction in the other direction. It removes the guesswork away from trading and it adds back in confidence because you expect certain things to happen. It changes your outlook on trading. When you remove the guesswork and add back in confidence, that's a recipe for success. That's a recipe for profits. And listen, this is a strategy that you can use each and every day for the remainder of your trading career. If you want to learn everything there is to know on how to trade the gap successfully, come over to Lazy Gap Trader, check out the course. This is a fantastic strategy that you can use each and every day for the rest of your trading career. I'm David Frost, Lazy Gap Trader. Thanks for tuning in, folks.